Welcome back, everybody. Cape Rugby TV. We carry on talking about what's happening in the world of Western Province Club Rugby. And one of the big moves that we've seen over the last few months, of course, has been the move towards making sure clubs have got their supporters club structures in place. Many clubs have been busy with outreach projects, and during this time they've been in touch with their players and their management. But one of the parts that we've noticed is that clubs have really started engaging with their call it past players structures, what we often refer to as old boys, but we know that past players are well, let's just say they're part of the club's previous structures. Now, Western Province Rugby's got deep heritage, a lot of clubs with a lot of structures and players who played for many years at a club structure. And as I say, a lot of clubs are focusing on the old boy structure. Now, we've spoken to Ishmael Dolly from Uni-Mil on a number of occasions, but I thought that tonight it would be a fantastic opportunity to catch up with somebody who's been a stalwart of Western Province Club Rugby, has always been leading from the front, and has been very dynamic in change at club level. And we've known each other for a very long time as well. Nolene Oosthuizen, Nolene Chair Lady of Uni-Mil. Nolene, it's great to see you.
Hi, JP. Nice to catch up with you again.
Yeah, first time for us with you on the show. So nice to speak to you. Let's just, before we get the ball rolling, because obviously we're going to ask you about the support, at least the Old Boys Club. How things going at Uni-Mil? It's completely different now, lockdown, and all those engagements and all those outreach projects with you that you're normally doing are a little bit silent at the moment.
Yeah, JP, it's been very different times for us. We're still involved with close members and stuff that's lost their jobs in lockdown, so we're trying to assist where we can.
Yeah.
You know, doing the normal maintenance of the fields, so the fields are looking beautiful. So that type of thing we're busy with, repainting the clubhouse and stuff like that. We don't normally have time for, but yeah, the boys, we're trying to keep the boys busy on their own. But it's definitely been a total shift in our mindset, how we do things these days. But hopefully we'll be back to normal, or whatever normal will be soon. So yeah. Let's see.
Nolene, of course, as part of this, making sure the fans are happy, making sure that there's always a lot of crowd at the side of the field, one of your biggest components is, of course, your old boy structure. Tell us a little bit about the old boy structure and the dynamics, or at least how that works at Uni-Mil.
Okay, we've got basically three old boys groups. I call it the old toppies. That's the OMEs that was part of the union days before we amalgamated, and then that's the 65 to 90-year-olds. They come often, as I said, they come to the club, they're part of the club. And then we've got the Milnerton side where Uncle Glenn and Porky runs. That's a little bit younger than the old toppies. So they're all there, but Uncle Glenn has been part of the club for many, many years. And then we've got the new group, let's call it the new group. Coach Stephen has decided that he's hanging up his coaching boots, and he's going to run for us the younger old boys. So the guys that, like, let's call it.
You've got three different old boys groups.
Yeah.
Okay, so the obvious thing that we've got to ask you is how does one join the old boys group? Well, I suppose one of the things we have to ask is, do you have to have played for Uni-Mil to be a member of the old boys group?
No.
Okay.
If you're a supporter, you're an old boy. If you're over that category, some of the guys obviously mostly were players, but some was committee members. So we've got chairmen, presidents, those that were part of the admin side and the committee side from the word go.
Yeah. So
they're still old boys as well. So and some of the husbands passed away. The wives still come and support. So and then it's a tradition. They sit at the same place every year, every game. It's set in their ways.
Why do you think? Why do we see a lot of clubs now building in their past players structures? Why do you think it's important for clubs to have that sort of connection?
Not just I mean, I'm a old believer in history. The club is where it is now because of the past. Rightly or wrongly, good or bad, but one needs to keep to those, tap into those old members' knowledge, stuff they've done before. Yeah. Why reinvent the wheel if you can tap into their experience? And the new generation has got a lot of new ideas, but it takes time to get through the process and go through the motions and stuff. So rather tap into the old boys that's done it, bumped their heads, and it came out on the other side. So
a lot of value then.
Easy as that.
A lot of value then to be offered from those that have basically been involved at a club level, at a player level, administrative level, and even at a fan level for many years. Nolene, from a Uni-Mil point of view, if there are people watching the show and they want to join one of your 3 old boys structures, how do they join up?
They basically can link with us up on the website, Uni-Mil, Uni-Mil RFC, or our Facebook page, or an old-fashioned way, my cell phone number. Everybody.
Well, we're not going to give out your cell phone number on air. But that sounds like it's fairly simple. The Uni-Mil website, so one can probably just Google Uni-Mil and it'll come up. And of course on Facebook, and reach out to you there.
That's it, yeah. And as I said, then whichever administrator is busy, we've got different parts that will link to it. They will just refer that person's query to the right person and get back to it. So, but yeah, Stephen will definitely drive the younger group soon, and that's where they, plan on different things. I have a hundreds club and make some special clothing or supporters gear, so when there's a fundraiser that they get invited as well, end of the year function, they get invited as normal. So yeah, that type of thing, to keep in touch with what's happening. The olden days we used to send a letter out, we posted a letter, but these days we do emails or WhatsApp, just to give the latest of what's going on at the club.
That's fantastic. Nolene, we're going to leave it at that, and we'll obviously catch up with you again soon, and look forward to finding out how many new members have signed up, or should we say old members have signed up.
Perfect. Thanks very much, JP, and have a great evening.
Thanks, Nolene. There we go, folks. Nolene Oosthuizen, chairlady over at Uni-Mil Rugby Football Club. And if you're a past player, at least you want to sign up, past administrator even, just go and Google Uni-Mil. You'll find them find their website, and you'll of course find them on Facebook. And you can go and sign up, go and join the structures. Really good to make sure that we keep those structures alive. Right, folks, if you want to win yourself a case of Score energy drinks, 33090, just SMS the word SCORE right now to 33090. Get your mobile phone, SMS the word SCORE to 33090. Can win yourself a case of Score energy drinks. All right, it's very easy. It's as simple as sending this name SCORE to 33090. Congratulations to last week's winner, Kathleen van Rooyen. Kathleen, you walk away with a case of Score energy drinks. Someone from Cape Rugby TV is going to get in touch with you, and you can collect your case of Score energy drinks. All right, so Kathleen van Rooyen there, our prize winner this week. And folks, when we come back from the break, we'll catch up with Jerome Parvater, Western Province Rugby under 21s. Of course, a lot of club rugby players in his squad, and they're busy preparing for return to play as well for the Western Province, at least for the under 21 section that's been announced. We went down to the HPC to catch up.